Hi, my name's Jeff Shano. I'm a professor in the Soil Science Department in the College of Agriculture at the University of Saskatchewan, and I also hold the Saskatchewan Ministry of Agriculture Chair in Soil Nutrient Management. I want to tell you a little bit about Saskatchewan soils and talk a little bit about their nature and the diversity. And actually in Saskatchewan here, folks, we have a wide variety of different soil types. And probably one of the most profound features that we have is we have difference in soil color as we move from the southwest into the northeastern portion. The soils in the semi-arid dry region are a brownish color, so we have the brown soil zone. And then as we move to the north and the east, we move into an environment that tends to be wetter, cooler, less evapotranspiration, so more organic matter is added to the soil. And when organic matter is added to the soil, it makes the soil darker. So we move from brown soils here formed in a dry environment to dark brown soils here with more organic matter in a more moist environment. And finally here to soils here that were formed under a subhuman environment under grassland for 8,000, 10,000 years before they were brought under cultivation. These are soils here that extend down through here that we call soils of the black soil zone. So these three, dark brown and black, developed under grassland. If we move a little bit further to the northeast, then we move into the gray soils. And these are soils that are developed under boreal forest. They're different than the grassland soils. Some of these soils are lower in organic matter than the black soils. They also tend to have what's called a BT horizon, what we call a luvasolic B horizon in the soil profile. And in these soils, the organic matter was deposited on the surface as a litter layer, rather than in the grasslands where the organic matter was deposited right into the mineral material through the roots. Within any one of these soil zones, folks, we can have soils that have differences in texture, differences in clay content. I mentioned soil color. Soil color tells us the organic matter content is related to the organic matter content. And these soils from the brown soil climatic zone, I have some here. You can see that brownish color there, compared to a soil here from the black soil climatic zone, which is much darker in color. Higher organic matter here than there. This soil from there, this soil from down there. So you can see the difference in the color that reflects differences in organic matter. And that organic matter content of soils is very, very important because the organic matter imparts favorable water holding and water infiltration characteristics, good soil structure that enables root penetration to occur and exploration and soils to exchange gases between the soil atmosphere and the external atmosphere. And the organic matter is also a very important reservoir for nutrients. Within any one of these soil climatic zones, we can have differences in texture, I said. So texture is an indication or related to the percentage sand, silt, and clay content. So I've got here this soil from the brown soil climatic zone. Low organic matter is also sandy. The particles are large compared to this soil here from the black soil climatic zone, and it's a soil with more clay in it and less sand. And you can see there it is actually quite crumbly in its structure. So it's got lots of organic matter. It's got a fair bit of clay in it, and we would consider this to be a very productive agricultural soil.